Hey, everybody. It's Ellen once again, your sensuality consultant, this week talking about your pleasure incorporated into daily living. And tonight's topic is laughter. You know how important laughter is? It is one of the great pleasures of life. But not only is it a great pleasure, it is also a healing modality. Actually, the idea of laughter is the best medicine came in the 1300s by Henri de Mondeville. He was a professor of surgery and he propagated that post-operative therapy could be done with humor. Then, many years later, Norman Cousins, a journalist and a professor, also initiated this trend when he developed his own treatment based on mood elevation through laughter. So we know we need to laugh, and why should we laugh? And then let's talk about how we can help ourselves to laugh more often. The most important thing to remember is that when we were children, we laughed at least 20 times a day, easily 20 times a day. We would giggle, we would laugh, we would squeal with delight, and it was fun. And every single time we did that, we released endorphins into our system, which is the feel good hormone. Now, as adults, many adults barely laugh. If they laugh 5 times a day, that's a lot. That's not good. You definitely want to find the joy in life, the surprise, the happy. Remember that all of life is a dichotomy. You can look at the dark side or you can look at the light side. You can look at either side. So many times things happen to me and I have to laugh. They're not, in most people's eyes, they'd be like, that's not funny. Like, to me, it's hilarious, because if it's not hilarious, then it's extremely sad. And I would rather look at it as funny because, hey, here I am talking about it. So couldn't have been too bad. Laughter produces endorphins, and endorphins are that feel good hormone. But while it's producing the endorphins, it is also covering up or getting rid of the cortisol in your system. Cortisol is the fight or flight hormone that causes you to feel stressed. So remember, when you laugh, it actually brings out that those endorphins, which afterwards you feel so much more relaxed. You just feel better when you finish laughing because you've relieved a lot of stress. Now, there are a few health benefits that I'd like to just mention really quick. Number one, laughing improves your mood. You can't help but feel better after a good chuckle. And they know that in India because they actually have laughing yoga. Every day, thousands of people all over India get together in these groups. They could be as small as, say, 5 people, or they could be as big as 100 people. And they get together, and there's a person that initiates the laughter, and they all start laughing. And they laugh and laugh for about 5-10 minutes. And they're just cracking up. And then after they do that, you know what they do? They get on with their lives. And everybody leaves there feeling so much better because every single one of those people left with having put endorphins into their system. Isn't that a phenomenal idea? I wish we could do that here. Everybody seems to be so crazed about laughing. Here, we could absolutely do that. Also, laughing, believe it or not, actually helps to relieve pain. Pain in your body, that if you have a chronic pain and you can find humor and you can crack up, that you can actually temporarily relieve that pain. How great is that? You don't need to keep popping pills. Find the humor. Get a whole series of hilarious movies and watch them. And one laugh after another, I'm telling you, it is one of the most healing modalities because of the hormones that you are pumping into your body. While you're doing that, initially, when you start laughing, it brings your blood pressure up And then it brings it down to that nice, relaxed feeling that you get afterwards. While you're doing that, you're building a stronger immune system because you're creating antioxidants in your system, which are resistant to disease. This is not something that was a mistake in our creation. We're supposed to be joyful, happy beings. We are spirit in a human form. And this human form can find humor in pretty much anything. We have to, or we couldn't have survived this long. Not only is laughter good for your heart and your head because it oxygenates your brain and your alveoli and your lungs because you're getting out all that extra air that hasn't been pushed out. When you're laughing, you're actually getting more oxygen into your body, so it's just good for you all over. But it's also better for relationships. When you can laugh together, and you do laugh together, when you see the humor in life, it's a great, great thing for both of you. Like I said, the choice is yours. If every single situation you want to choose to see the dark side, then you're making that choice. And that choice is an unhealthy one for your psyche, for your heart, and for your mind. If you can find the humor and actually laugh, you're going to do a better service for your body. And not for nothing, but laughter also gives you a more youthful look and a more youthful expression. If your face is always down because you're not happy and it kind of looks that way, believe me, your face will stay that way as you get older. The mouth will turn down, the jowls will be there, the eyes will droop, because all your life that was the look on your face. But if you can smile, you will actually exercise those muscles and bring your cheeks up and bring your jaw up and bring your skin up and everything up. And it's so much better for your skin to laugh, to smile, to enjoy. Now, to say exercise is, people don't really think of laughing as exercise, but I don't know if you've ever had a serious belly laugh where somebody made you crack up like so hard that you just could not stop laughing. And while you're busy doing that, what's happening? You are contracting your ab muscles. It is like doing ab exercises for as long as it takes you to enjoy that laugh. And it really is a very strong and intense ab exercise to be laughing heartily. Now, take that oxygen in. It helps to increase that heart rate and the blood pressure, and then it cools it down, leaving us with a sense of relaxation. But I have to tell you, on top of all that, laughing is actually going to increase your circulation. And not only is it going to increase the circulation to your skin and your face to make that look more youthful, but it also increases the circulation to the vagina. I used to sell this elephant G-string. It was hilarious. And two big ears like this, and then the trunk. And of course, he was supposed to put his penis in there. And women would look at that and say, well, like, I would never think that something like that is sexy. I said, yes, but do you think it's funny? And they said, yes, if you put something like that, I probably laugh my ass off. And I say, well, while you're busy laughing your ass off, your vagina's getting lubricated. So after that, it's going to be easy for him to find his way home. So they were like, really? I was like, yeah, really. So take note, ladies. The next time that you chuckle heartily, check yourself down there and see if things aren't a little bit more moist, wet, and even a little stimulated because you were laughing. The laughter is something that we have to develop in ourselves. It's not funny if it's hurting someone else. I know that so much of what's presented on television is people getting hurt. I don't know if I think that's funny. I mean, pain, people getting hurt, not so funny. But if more than one person can actually laugh and enjoy the humor, then all the better. So if both people can see the humor, all the better. And you have to kind of leave your ego out of it. Now, how do you find ways to find the humor in life? Number one, focus your attention on things that make you happy. Okay? If you can do this, you're going to try to keep yourself feeling happy. Believe me, all of your life is a choice. Every single person that you come to, every single light that you stop at, every single person that either opens a door or closes it in your face, every single one of those moments is an opportunity to choose what you want to do. And if you want to get angry all your life, that's your choice. But that's cortisol, and that's stress, and that's shortening your life. Or if you want to see the other side of that situation, that's the endorphins working for you. Also, embrace a giving spirit. When you have a giving spirit, it is a pleasure to be in life. You are willing, able, and ready to assist your fellow human beings. And when you come at your world like that, it is easier to smile. It's most definitely easier to be relaxed because you're not always trying to just get anything. You're actually in it to give. And when your life is full of giving, it feels really good. And you can laugh at the little things that come your way. There's lots of stuff on television that can be considered funny. And there's also things on social media that can be considered funny. So if you're looking for sources, things that will make you laugh, those are a couple of places to look. It's a good idea if you don't have, say, funny friends or a lot of engagement with other people, to find humor, whether it's in movies that you enjoy that were, comic comedians that you enjoy, or any kind of entertainment that brings joy to your heart and a smile to your face. And if there's a smile on your face, and a laugh could easily be the next thing that comes out. And again, be discerning. As much as a good laugh is healthy, not everything is funny. Discern what type of jokes are appropriate. It will help to avoid making innocent jokes that turn to be out rude or hurtful to some people. We're not trying to be rude or hurtful. We're trying to sustain our health and do it in a loving, natural way for ourselves and for the people around us. And if you can find the humor, all the better for you. And if you care about your body, it is one small little thing that you can do on a daily basis, is to find the humor in life and let out a nice big laugh as much and as often as you possibly can. I hope you've been doing your Kegels, 300 every day at a stop sign or a stoplight. I hope you've been doing your meditation because you need to calm that monkey mind down. And I hope you get your exercise in, whether you're doing some stretches or whether you're just laughing heartily so that those stomach muscles do all the work for you. This is your host, Ellen Necklace Rathbone, sensuality consultant and life coach, coming to you once again for Your Pleasure Incorporated into Daily Living. Join me next week for another fun topic. And please spread the word about this show because I've got lots of wonderful topics that need to be talked about, but they won't let me talk about them because I mentioned the word sex, and of course that's a taboo. So spread the word to the adults in your life. Thank you so much for joining me. I had a phenomenal time, and I hope you did too. Enjoy your evening. Namaste. Bye for now.